How you doing? Welcome back to the Scenery Farm. I've just done a small parallel build. It's a different kind of parallel than I showed in the previous video. This parallel compresses like this. All of them are parallel and they don't knuckle in the center. It was impossible for me to use that style because it has to be twice as long as wide to have a middle rail that also hinges. It would make sense if you looked at the drawing of it. At any rate, so I had to use the other style of parallel, which is that it compresses and then when compressed becomes twice the length of the riser unit. This unit has notches on both sides. It's 3 risers beside one another. The center riser has 2 males on either side, and the wing risers, the ones on either side, have 2 females only on one side and nothing on the other, and there's a 1-inch overhang perimeter when all together. So they have feet on the 4 corners. This riser is slightly over 4 feet by slightly over 4 feet, so I made it out of 5x5 birch. Bear with me while I just kind of do this myself. There are locator blocks in the bottom of this, just like in the other video. So now I have a male and a male and a male, and this will be either the front or the back. It doesn't matter which it is when together. If I get one of the other units, I can set it up right here on this bench. So this one is notched only on one side. It will go right beside the other unit. Now the actual skirts or the parallels don't lock together, but let me show you the underside just to remind you. The underside has locator blocks in each corner that sit snugly inside the frame. This would be a lot easier with 2 people. Just don't happen to have a second hand set of hands here. All right, so I have this. I'll put them side by each. I have my 5/16 Allen key. Get back here. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, so clockwise is tight, counterclockwise is loose. And by locking the tops together, you lock the whole unit together. So then this is the 1-inch overhang. That's going to be on the front and the back on either side. I have another wing piece that does just the other side just like that. And yeah, so this is, it's got little feet on the 4 corners, which I'll show you. I made them out of UHMW, or it's a Teflon, I'm not sure. It's black, slippery plastic. And yeah, I put those in with countersunk number 8 flathead screws. And I put the unit together with the 2-inch back flap hinges. And you can see that some of the hinges go through on the inside, and there's a notched piece that if you watch the how-to video, the construction video, and how it goes together, you'll see that this notched piece is here and the hinges are on the outside. And then for this one, the hinges are on the inside, and that allows it to compress. When assembling these, you have to make really sure that these are perpendicular. If you put them in on an angle, when you try and put it together, they don't lay flat. They'll kind of try and tear each other apart. So you have to make sure that when when you put it together, that all the pieces will align when they're compressed. And it becomes a bigger problem as you have a taller riser. And if you put one of them in on an angle, when it becomes a taller riser, it can have a more dramatic effect. So at any rate, this is a riser of 3 parts that will be used in a home theater system, and I'm going to deliver it tomorrow. And I thought I'd show you the final product, and I made some build videos so you can have a look at those too. Thanks for coming.